Most of my clients that I work with are in the digital space. So they're e-commerce or dropshipping entrepreneurs, affiliate marketers, digital marketing agencies, software firms, online coaching and consultants, or software services based companies. And with all of them, one of the very key aspect for across all niches is the technologies, the payment processing systems that we have available in the UAE for them to conduct their business. Obviously, if they have opened the company and they're not able to receive payments from their clients, that's a roadblock that can be considered. Obviously, if you have set up a UAE company, but you're not able to receive payments from your clients internationally, that would be a critical roadblock in your overall plan. So in this video, I'll give you the list of key payment processing options, banking options that we have, that you can use, that you cannot use. What are the disadvantages? What are the advantages? What are some fee involved with those payment methods? And I hope this will give you some clarity on what you can expect when you're setting up your business in Dubai, and how you in your particular situation will be able to receive money from your clients with this on a smooth and a regular basis. So let's get started. As I said in the introduction of the video, this video is about what major payment processing solutions are available for us in UAE for digital entrepreneurs to conduct their business. I have written down a few of them, like 4 or 5 of them, and we will go one by one with each of them. Obviously, it's not only about receiving money, but what products are available that can help you optimize your financial situation in Dubai, right? So obviously, starting with number 1, that's the most famous with all of the online digital entrepreneurs, is the Stripe. Stripe was not available in Dubai until 2021. I feel 2021 is when they launched, or early 2022 is when they launched. They launched with a partnership with a local bank called 𝐤𝐤𝐤. So if you go to the UAE Stripe, it shows on the bottom, managed by 𝐤𝐤𝐤. So how you get your Stripe account locally is, once you have your free zone company set up, you open your digital bank account with 𝐤𝐤 Bank. And once you have your 𝐤𝐤 Bank set up, within the 𝐤𝐤 Bank app, you go and you click Stripe application, and you apply the Stripe app account from within the 𝐤𝐤 Bank app. And both of them gets connected. All the funds that comes into Stripe, they gets automatically deposited into your 𝐤𝐤 Bank account. So that's the partnership that they formed. The thing is that Stripe in UAE works almost same as how it would work for you in Canada or Australia or UK. A few key components that I want to tell you about the fee in Stripe is, obviously the regular fee is 2.9%, or similar, close to 3% is what the regular fee is. However, if you want to raise your invoices in foreign currency, because if you have clients in Australia and they're not used to paying in dirhams, if you want to raise the invoice in USD or Canadian dollar or British pound, you can do that from the UAE Stripe. There is a 1% additional charge for you to raise the invoice in a foreign currency. So instead of, if you raise the invoice in dirhams, it's 3% that Stripe charges you. If you raise your invoice in any other foreign currency, let's say USD or British pound, what you'll be paying to Stripe is 4% transaction fee. Now, that's not all. So even though you get your money in USD, you are paid in USD, as per the central bank laws, Stripe is obliged to deposit the money into your dirham account. So what Stripe will do is convert your foreign currency into the AED account and deposit into the AED account. What will happen is that, again, there's a 1% conversion charge there. So you lose 1% for the foreign currency billing, that's the invoicing, and then 1% the conversion. By the time the money hits your account, instead of 3%, you are paying 5%. Most of my clients are comfortable with that, because in the largest scheme of things, where you were losing 40% of your income to taxes, and now it's 3 or 5%. And even if you have a Stripe in UK and you are selling to clients in the US, you would be faced with similar transaction charges. So that's like 5% that goes to Stripe if it's a foreign currency transactions. Now, again, you would be worried that if all my income is deposited into my dirham accounts, but most of my funds that I use are in US dollar, then again, I will lose money converting those dirham to dollars. So I want to tell you that here we have a good news that within the 𝐤𝐤 app, you can convert from dirhams to dollars or dollars to dirhams without any conversion fee. So once the money lands into your Veo account, the conversion rate is almost the same because the dollar to dirham rate is fixed at 3.673. And then on top of it, the Veo bank does not charges you any conversion fee or service fee when you move money from your dollar to the dirham account, and it's very seamless. It's connected. It's just the one account where you move currency in and out, just like TransferWise would do. But even on TransferWise, if you move from one currency to another, they charge you a conversion fee. That's not the case with Stripe and Veo. So that's the basis of most of the digital entrepreneurs who want to receive funds through online platforms. That's the reasonable solution that you can use, Stripe and Veo. So far we have discussed Stripe and Veo. Okay, so these are two platforms that we use for managing finances. The third platform that I want to introduce you is BitOasis. So BitOasis is a locally licensed, fully regulated cryptocurrency exchange. And it's licensed by the UAE government, it's licensed by the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority. And the good thing about BitOasis as compared to international crypto exchange is that all their holdings are backed one-to-one with the actual fiat currency. So if they're holding 1 billion dirhams of crypto assets, they're obliged by law to have 1 billion dirhams in fiat to back that. So, the chances of marginal trading on that platform is not as prominent as that would be on other platforms, as we have seen with FTX and similar, global crypto platforms. So the reason for me to introduce this to you, of course, first the stability of it. However, it's also a very good tool if you want to cash out your cryptos. Okay, so what you do is you connect BitOasis to your UAE personal bank account. If you have a BitOasis corporate account, then you can connect it to your corporate crypto bank account. However, the local banks are much more comfortable receiving the funds. If you were cashing out, let's say you have funds in your Coinbase account, and if you put directly the funds from Coinbase to your UAE account, you raise red flags. However, if you do the same transaction that you transfer from your Coinbase to BitOasis, and from BitOasis you transfer the money into your personal account, it's much more smoother and easier process because BitOasis works on a KYC basis. They will have your Emirates ID, they will have your passport, your residence visa information. They would know exactly who they are transacting with. They comply with the local regulatory laws, and that gives more confidence to the local banks that, okay, if you do the crypto cash out, you don't have to really necessarily go to a crypto cash shop. I would say you can use this technology that is available to us, that is regulated by the UAE authority, and then you can very comfortably convert your fiat into crypto and then your crypto into fiat. So BitOasis is the third financial technology or financial app that I wanted to introduce to you. And the next two are connected. So most of my clients, they have experienced TransferWise because if you're coming from Europe, it's very famous there. And of course, no doubt, it's a very convenient app. TransferWise there's no match of the convenience when it comes to banking from regular high street banks to TransferWise. The transfers, the fund management, the exchange rate management, it's quite smooth. Some of the clients, when they come to Dubai and they're setting up, in their mind they would have the idea that, okay, I have such a good experience with TransferWise. When I have my UAE company set up, what I'll do is I'll simply open a TransferWise account for the UAE company and my business will operate as usual. Unfortunately, TransferWise tried to set up their operations in UAE. They operated, I don't know, for 2 or 3 years or so. However, in 2022, end of 2022, that was, TransferWise was asked to shut down the operations in UAE. So all the UAE resident accounts, we all got an email that you have to close down your TransferWise account by this particular date. So with that being said, TransferWise ceased operations of giving TransferWise accounts to companies and individuals within UAE. For some regulatory reasons, they were not able to comply with all the local regulatory requirements. Obviously, UAE and the UAE financial system is more integrated to the GCC financial system as not as much the European financial system. So they were not able to comply with all the UAE laws and they had to shut down the operations. So that was the end of it for TransferWise so far. I have heard that they're planning to come back. They're planning to revamp their regulatory model within the GCC and relaunch. Until they launch that, what is the alternate to TransferWise? So the alternate to TransferWise that we have in UAE that I've worked with very successfully, and majority of my clients have benefited a lot from this is Payoneer. So Payoneer is also an international payment processing platform. Similar to TransferWise, you can bill your clients, you can open multiple currency accounts, you will get the IBAN, you will get the physical bank cards to do the international transfers, to make the international payments. Payoneer is also as smooth as TransferWise. So even though Payoneer is not a local banking company, they are very well integrated from a local perspective. They have the permission to work with free zone companies. I have phenomenal results working with Payoneer. Like, I have clients who are doing $500,000 to $3 or $5 million per year in revenues, all going into Payoneer, and then they pay their salaries, they pay their suppliers, they pay for the marketing budgets, they pay for the development expenses, all from the Payoneer account. And on the other hand, equally, they're comfortably receiving amounts to the tune of, as I said, $3 to $5 million per year without any issues. So it has proved a very good platform. However, there is a limitation that I want to emphasize here with Payoneer, is that if you try, let's say if you have your own free zone company already, you try to apply for a Payoneer account, you can open the account. Of course, you can create your login details, but when you apply for your bank account, when you apply for your receiving account where you can receive your money, when you apply for your debit card, there are quite a lot of restrictions, and they're not as comfortable giving everyone the account. They go through a rigorous KYC process. They want to know where your money is coming from, who's going to pay you, and they want some documentary evidence. If they're not comfortable, they don't give you the account. So even though it's an amazing platform, the rejection rate is quite high because of of course they have to be careful about who they give their accounts to, and they have to comply with the local regulations and the international foreign currency regulations. So the solution that we have is we have a priority partnership with Payoneer Middle East chapter. So all our clients, once we have set up the free zone company, we submit their applications locally through the Middle East chapter. We have priority relationship managers. They look at the application, and they take care of the entire process for my clients. And I have an almost 100% success rate. Sometimes it can get delayed because of some additional documentary requirements, but I have a very good success rate in terms of getting the account opened and getting the account operated. This is also a very important aspect that, let's say you get the account opened and then you started doing some transactions. Once you have $100,000 or $200,000 into your account, that the sources that Payoneer cannot verify, they will block your account, they'll put into investigation, your money is held for 2-3 months until the investigation is solved. So for us to avoid all of that for our clients, we do the extensive KYC process at the beginning. We have an extensive partnership with them, so they take care of the clients. They know that, the clients that are coming from Setup Hero are premium clients. They give them the priority accounts. They try to remove the initial restrictions so you can get started as fast as you can, instead of, the regular account that will take you a month just to get up and running. And once you're running, one of my relationship managers at Payoneer, they will monitor your account, they will check the health of it, they will ensure that it does not get blocked, your money does not get blocked. If there is any queries that are being raised internally about the source of funds, they reach back to you, they get the documents, they get it sorted internally. So you are experiencing smooth operations while you are operating Payoneer. So again, I have a very good experience with it, but you have to go to them through the proper channel to get it done correctly. So that was all for today. I wanted to introduce you to these technologies, to these payment platforms, so that you can start thinking about it, start researching it. So once the time for you to set up your free zone companies, to set up your payment arrangements in UAE, you have some background idea of what things are available and what you cannot do. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I would ask you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to work one-on-one with me on helping you moving your business and yourself to Dubai, then you can click on the first link below and book a call with myself and my team, and we will explore if we are a good fit for each other. And if we discover that we are a good fit for each other, you will get a one-on-one hand-hold support at every step of the process, from setting up your company to your residency, to your banking, to your finances, taxation, accounting. I will be there to help you out in setting up and structuring everything, and on an ongoing basis I will be supporting you on keeping everything smooth and operational. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next video.